Question 1358. If everyone has a book of life that can only be read after death, what do you think people will think when they read yours?
They'll think they're in the like that manga Death Note.
For mine, they'll say no wire hangers ever.
Mommy dearest?
Mm-hmm. I tell you, this pandemic has made me into Mommy Dearest. I'm just like, wire hangers? Who didn't put the toilet roll on the actual holder? Like, it's like above it, you know, like when I go to court and they ask why I finally cracked, that'll be the image. You know, the toilet roll on top of it, not actually on the hanger.
To be fair though, that says you've come a long way since this pandemic started. The fact you've got toilet roll.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true.
Have you been hoarding?
No.
Well, the chat we got. Jeff says Dudeman was 444 shades of fucked up. Purple says this freak was allowed to raise children. Ox says mother's nature's only mistake. Theo, are they gonna think I failed life at difficulty level 0? Jenny.
Well, what's the question again? Let me read it here. Oh, does this book of life, is it written based on your public life or?
No, it covers everything. Deep in the thoughts.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Oh, they would just name hers 50 Shades of Grey. 52
no,
Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of really black.
Oh!
It would definitely not be any kind of hentai novel. That's damn sure. What's the question again here? What will they think if they read yours? My reputation will get even worse than it is now.
You have a reputation?
I think so. I've had people send really nasty letters to me, so I think that counts.
I might just actually just troll a lot of you when I fucking die and do a deathbed conversion.
I don't know. See, if I know that like my time is coming, I'll probably do the same thing as like Charles Darwin and have someone like with a gun at the door to make sure a priest didn't come in. Like, I'm not having anyone trying to get it.
They still fucking try to say that about him and they still do.
They do.
He converted.
They still quote that Lady Hope story all the fucking time, even though Darwin's own family said it was bollocks.
I haven't heard this. What is this story?
This is the Charles Darwin. It's called. Look up the Lady Hope story, and it's but it's the thing. Allegedly, Darwin had a deathbed conversion and recanted on everything like evolution and whatever. It's absolute bollocks, and even Darwin's own relatives said, "No, this is bullshit. He never met this woman."
I can't imagine that would be true.
No. Stool says, "What a waste of cream eggs." Chad says, "I hope to write mine soon. Actually, I think I've got a good story. I think a lot of people would learn a lot from the way I assess the world. It's been a hell of a trip so far."
I think mine would be one page, and it's just gonna say, "What the fuck is this?" That's it.
Fair enough. Yandiri says they would look at me funny. Harmonica Man says they would read mine and they would laugh and cry too.
Or it could just say he was a ginger, and people would be like, "Oh, yeah, that
explains everything."
Yep.
Well, it'd be the first page, and you fucking idiots thought you were going to be reading a pornographic book. Wrong.
This is about a book about a ginger.
B.
Oh,
go on.
Godless Granny's talking.
Mine would be, she did a good job of hiding that she was completely insane.
Not that good. Not that
No,
good.
really, not that good.
I can see Granny's book with like a picture of the Cheshire Cat. Most everybody's mad here.
It's more that you're sane relative to the company that you keep on the internet.
It's a relative scale.
At the end of Badgers, it would just say, "Oh shit, Disney's coming."
It would just say in big all capital letter, Disney is not canon.
Wouldn't it be great to get Disney to make a documentary of Bradger's life?
Oh,
It's just perfect.
You just name it not canon.
this man hated Disney canon, Star Wars, his entire existence.
I hate that word.
What? Canon.
Canon.
Yes.
And not because the word is anything special. It's the latest fad word. Have you ever noticed that? How there's a fad word that goes through? And,
Yes.
well, that's
Umami.
Let us be clear.
Umami.
That was the fad word. This shall not stand. It was a fad phrase. It just annoys the fuck out of me how people suck up to these fad words and don't even know how to use them correctly.
Right, but like I've been saying canon instead of canonically pretty much for about 10 years.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a new fad, but it's a fad still.
It's a fad now.
Like, when
There's
did
a
it
day that
become
goes by that
trope?
you don't hear somebody using it.
Like, when did it become tropes? Like, everyone's like trope this,
Pretty
trope
much
that.
Pretty much every time a big company is fucked with a fictional franchise for money and fucked it up.
Yeah.
It's like everybody thinks that you put salt and pepper on stuff like this now.
It's like,
it's been going.
We
to
always
be
say
fair,
cliche though. Cliche. Now it's trope.
It's been going on. It's been going on for a while, because they tried to retcon a lot of shit in the Bible, and they've got stuff that's canon and non-canon. So
Jesus feeding people a bunch of fish, not canon.
B.
I think mine will say, "Wow, she improved."
I just think
started out really fucked up. Turned out okay.
It's a real character development.
So that this question
I think you should just say at the end of your book, "Moving on."
I'm gonna name it "Moving On." That's what I'm gonna name it.
This question reminds me of a conversation me and a friend of mine had earlier, which was, if you could sum up 2020, what would it be? And my buddy said directed by Michael Bay, and I said Alien's favorite TV show since 1997.
No, it's a documentary by Michael Moore.
Hans said, "If I wrote a book, it's not if you would write a book. The book is written for you, listing everything in your life. I would probably hide it, write a letter about how amazing the book was. The subject of the book would be something like the advantages of steel paperclips. Doesn't sound all that entertaining, but they are better than plastic ones.
I want Morgan Freeman or Gilbert Godfrey to read my book.
No, I want Stephen Fry.
Yeah, Stephen Fry can read everything, and it sounds better.
I want Ellen DeGeneres to read it because she'll make it funny.
Oh, Gilbert Godfrey would make it funny to me just because of the way he puts emphasis on the shit.
Well, how's that Affleck life working out for him after he said all those horrible things about the tsunami in Japan?
I don't know. I don't keep up with him.
Well, that's why you don't see him on TV and stuff anymore.
Exactly, because he screwed himself in the ass.
Chuck D and Seth Andrews could read Jeff's. Ox says the story of what not to do in life for dummies.
Oh, I have
the title of mine would be she wasted everything, including her potential.
Mine would be another one would be incredible dosages of marijuana.
Right, next question.
Yep.
Wait, Dave, what was yours?
Oh shit!
Sex in the City.
Yeah,
How the hell did he manage to remember anything?
When the yoga ball blows up.
No,
I'm waiting for that. I just can't wait. I hope I'm here.
This is anti-pop. It's not going to blow up.
No, like that would be like your success story title, when the yoga ball blows up, because you've been doing really well like for like 2 years now, and it blew up. Get it?
Ha ha ha.
You say blow up like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
They're now doing titles in the chat. Jeff says my title, Rage and Black Coffee. Wuhan says mine is Diary of an Incredibly Sexy Man. Modest too. Did he?
Actually, my title would be The Repository of Useless Knowledge.
Mine could be Where Facts Go to Die. Ow!
What?
That was an odd noise.
It was. Who
What
made
did
it?
you even say, Dave? Because you said win and then fat goes to die. That's
Where
what I heard.
facts Go to
What'd
die.
you say?
Where facts go to die.
Oh,
Oh,
think-
where facts go to die.
That
because,
was
you know, he never remembers.
that was the NSA patching in.
Actually, no, it was me. I accidentally hit my microphone thing.
Oh,
Dave, it's man-made. It will fail at some point in time. It will not fail, and I didn't fart on it. I think the dog burst it. Well, I think the dog weakened it. She jumped up on it earlier. I'm stopping her jumping up on this one.
You know, there was a light bulb that had a documented history of lasting almost 100 years.
Wow.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because I mean they have like shelf time of like hours, so if they only put it on for like 30 minutes a day.
No, it was on all the time.
Wow.
The
That's
sad
amazing.
thing is,
It's all the time is better for it because
It's the
the
contraction.
filament it becomes very violent when you first turn them on. They shake and vibrate and all kinds of stuff.
Well,
So
it's
when
the
you leave it
expansion
on,
and contraction.
then you leave it in a place that does not receive a lot of vibration, and you too can have a
Well, you would know
1,000-year-old
about
egg.
vibrations.
Well, yeah, I do.
Her light bulbs don't last 10 minutes.
Next.
Stool says 10 reasons not to stick your dick in a hot water bottle. You need 10 reasons. I think it's a hot water bottle.
isn't one enough?
No, it's still he needs 10.
I can see
Makes
people
it sound like
buying that
he's
though.
done it at least 10 times.
10 times the charm.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.